So we got in the carriages and there were lots of women or ladies on the platform with drinks and handing us out drinks. And it was still very exciting because most of us had never been on a train before. So we got on the train and off we went for a long time. And then we had to change trains and we got eventually to the place where we were going. And then people came and took us in various little groups around the village of Williton, and they knocked on doors and were saying, how many would you like? These are people that had said beforehand that they were prepared to take 1, 2 or 3 children. And when it got to my turn, I was with a friend and they knocked on the door and this lady came and she said, I'll take that too. The house that I was in was quite big because they were sort of a bed and breakfast and farmers, and they had animals and there were other people living there, and there were 2 young mums with little babies. So my friend was Jean, and so we slept in the same bedroom. I didn't find it homely because I was used to a small home, but there were lots of people around all the time, and Jean and I were little shrimps really, just swimming around, and sometimes they spoke to us and sometimes they didn't, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy.
And so 2 weeks before war was declared, we went out, and my dad always had a motor car from when I was very tiny. I can't remember when we didn't have a motor car. And he drove us there, and it was, you wanted the distance, it was 60 miles, and the nearest town was Daventry, and where there used to be a radio station that was very well known. But we stayed at a village called Flore, Flore, in Northamptonshire, on a farm. And so from being a town boy, I became a country boy. And Ken and I, my friend was called Ken Busby, we were told to go and kill a chicken. And we'd seen how you do it. They rang and pulled their necks. And we didn't like that, didn't like to do that. And I said, well, look, why don't we chop it with an axe? And one of us hold the chicken and over a piece of timber, you know, and the other one would chop the head. I forget which one it was of us that held it and which one chopped. But the moment the chicken lost its head, it flew away. Just and raced away and was not flying at all well, but it just went and its head was lying on the ground. That really shook us. We didn't expect that. We thought it would just lay quietly when we chopped its head off. No way. Never forgotten that. Bombing going on all the time, and aircraft coming overhead, and some getting shot down, and others, pilots coming out in parachutes, you know, all that sort of thing. Oh no, it was, a lot of houses got bombed, of course, and going up more towards London, where I was working when I came back, and I came back in about when I was 16. And the V2 buzz bombs, as we call them, they were coming thick and fast. They had an engine in them. They were unmanned aircraft with a bomb inside them. And they were set to land when petrol ran out. You would hear those coming. They had a strange engine sound, didn't they, only? It was a chattering. And you would hear them and hear them and hear them, and then it would would suddenly cut,
Yeah.
and
When
you
it
knew
cut,
then that that was
come
coming down. And you didn't know where, of course, and that was quite nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
Planes did you fly?
Well, in the Air Force, the trainer was the Tiger Moth, so I flew Tiger Moths all the time. In the RAF, I didn't fly operational aircraft. I flew in Lancaster, and I flew in Airspeed Oxford and one or two other aeroplanes, but I wasn't in charge of them. I was second pilot. But it was good fun, very good fun. I learned to fly. When I came back after the war, of course, I carried on flying and gliding and all that. So I was jolly fortunate, really.